Hi guys, so today is a get ready with me video. It's a talk through video. It's kind of long because I show you guys how I got this hair and this makeup. So if you want to keep watching and know how I got this entire look, then please keep on watching. That was kind of weird, but you guys get the point. Hi guys, so today I decided to record a kind of like a get ready with me video. This is the makeup like I do when it's time to record for you guys. So like when I do my taste test videos or any other kind of videos. So basically this is like filming makeup. I'm gonna start off, I've already moisturized my face. I use the Clean and Clear, like the acne formula, whatever it's called. I'll have a picture of it here somewhere. I use that and I put a shit ton of it on my face because my skin has been very dry. If you guys have noticed, I have a bunch of blemishes on my face, especially on this side of my face. And I have a theory. So my theory is that because I only have one dimple and that dimple is on this side of my face, I feel like every time I get a pimple, it's only on the side that I have my dimple, and I think it's like nazar, like black eye from, like, you know, anyone, whoever it may be, and it goes on the side of where my dimple is. So if you look here, I have like a mark here, but if you look on this side, there's like, there are marks, but there's like not as much marks. So that's my theory, just saying. I'm going to start off by priming my face. As always, I'm going to use the Benefit Porefessional just because. I did order the Dr. Brandt Pores No More because every YouTuber that I follow has been raving about it. So if you have tried it out, please let me know in the description. I ordered it from Sephora, so I'm sure it should be here in like a few days. I asked you guys on Instagram today on what products, like what your holy grail products are from Sephora that I should buy, and I wrote down a bunch of, like, you know, the common things that you guys think I should get. I went and I got myself like an order from Sephora just because I haven't bought makeup in a long time. I don't usually buy makeup unless it's like something necessary, like foundation or something like that. Otherwise I don't like experiment with makeup just because, like, I'm not like a makeup artist, and I'm not, I don't know, I don't consider myself like a makeup blogger, if that's what it makes sense. So I rarely order makeup or anything like that. Only like when I need it, or if I feel like there's a YouTuber, like people have been raving about a product. That's the only time I really order products online. Otherwise I don't spend that much money on makeup. I am also gonna prime my lips, or moisturize my lips, just because they've been super dry. So you guys will notice that I have very dark circles under my eyes. I've always really had them, and you will also notice that I have this kind of like a shadow like right here, and then I have these little dents on the side of my face because I wear glasses literally every day of my life, except for when I'm filming I wear my contacts just because it's easier for makeup and stuff. So I want to get rid of all of this darkness right here because I don't really get a lot of sleep anyways. I have trouble sleeping at night. I could be super tired and I still would not be able to fall asleep until like 3 or 4 a.m. So I'm going to use my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Orange. If you guys have a better concealer for dark circles, please let me know. I'm always open for suggestions. I have ordered the Becca, I believe it's the Becca Corrector. It's kind of like a shimmery product. That's the only thing I'm scared about. I'm just applying this under my eyes, guys. A very little amount, and then just going to blend it out. I'm also going to put a little bit on this little mark. And do you guys know Natalie Halcrow, whatever her name is? She's the girl from Wags. If you guys watch Wags, I love watching Wags. I don't know when the next season is out, but they need to come out with another season. She, on her YouTube, actually, she showed herself using it. So, and like, I'll insert pictures of them here. Her and her cousin Olivia, every time they take a picture, like their under eye, like their highlighted area is like popping, like it's like glowing in the dark all the time. So for my foundation today, I'm just using a mixture of my EX1 foundation and my L'Oreal Infallible, not inflammable, my L'Oreal this. I'm just gonna mix these two together and I'm gonna put it on my face. Now I'm just gonna apply this on my face. And what I do is I first like kind of pat it all over my skin, like so. Kind of get like an even layer everywhere. And then I'm going to take my beauty blender, and I'm also going to take my my Farsali rose gold elixir. So you're gonna mix this up, and this is basically like a beauty oil. It says it's 24 karat gold infused beauty oil with naturally pure botanicals, and it's basically like, remember when I was talking about the Josie Marin argan oil? This is basically that, but it smells so good. It kind of smells like citrusy, and it has gold in it. So I don't know what gold does for your face, but I mean, it must do something. So I'm basically gonna take 2 drops, maybe not 2 drops, I did 5 drops, and then I'm gonna use it to blend out my foundation. And now basically what this is going to do is going to give me a dewier look. I don't like looking too matte on camera. I do like it to look, you know, natural and glowy. So I'm just going to blend this all over my face. And I've noticed that when I use this beauty oil, it actually, like, my foundation and stuff doesn't look as cakey as it normally would. Alright, so once we have that in place, we are going to use our concealer next. For concealer today, for my concealer, I'm going to use my MAC Pro Longwear. This is in NW20. I've always felt like this color was way too light for me, but since I have it, I just use it anyway, and honestly on camera I need something lighter. And so also with this concealer, because we have the orange underneath, you want to make sure you fully cover all the orange. Sometimes I forget to make sure I I cover it enough, and then it still peeks through and you have to go over with the second layer. So you might as well just do it all at one time. Taking my beauty blender and just patting it out. I'm going to quickly bake. You guys know that I love baking my face. So for me, it's either like full face of makeup or no makeup at all. Because when I'm wearing makeup, it should be like a special occasion for me. Otherwise, I don't wear makeup on a daily basis at all. So it's either full glam or no glam. So I always bake underneath my eyes. And I'm using my Laura Mercier translucent powder for this. I haven't found a better setting powder. If you guys like a different setting powder, please let me know. But so far, I think everyone swears by this one. So I don't really like highlight my cheekbone, I don't really highlight my nose and my forehead that much. All I do is I just put like a little bit of powder on it. Just let it like kind of highlight with the powder instead. As the highlighted areas are setting, I am going to bronze up my face, and I'm going to use my lovely Hoola bronzer. I'm going to start off by using kind of like a tapered brush until I remove all the highlight powder, because that's all that will kind of fit in there. So I'm just going to shake it and just like kind of put it wherever I would bronze. So once that is done, I'm just going to do my eyebrows. I'm using my Anastasia Duo Brow Powder in dark brown, and I use the darker shade on the outside and then the lighter shade on the inside. I don't do much to my brows. My brows are already really full. I comb them out, and then I just fill in the sparse areas, which are at the end. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you know that a lady like 6 months ago chopped off the arch of my brow, so I've been struggling with having no arch basically on my brow. So I gotta create one. I wish I knew how to do brows like really well. I find that sometimes on the I get product on the inside of my eyebrows, and it ends up making me look like I'm a caveman. So sometimes I don't even fill that part in because I clearly don't know how to fill them in. I mean, that's the best it's gonna get, guys. That's it. Now what I like to do to take off my setting powder, I like to take another setting powder and then use that. I like to take my shade and light palette, and I like to use this shade here in the middle, which is called Lyric, and I just like to like dust my under eye out with that just to give it a little bit more highlight. So I basically tap and it comes off, okay? So in tapping motions like so, I just go in and out until all the powder comes off. So for the rest of my face, I just like to brush it off with a regular brush. Once that is all done, I like to go in with my MAC bronzing powder in Refined Gold. And I like to kind of blend out whatever I have highlighted with. I'm sorry, whatever the Hoola bronzing I did. Just because it is kind of harsh, as you guys can see. So I like to like blend it all together, and it helps to bronze my face some more. Once that is done, sorry, my hair is looking like hella ratchet right now. We are going to keep a simple, for today, like for the look that I'm doing today, I'm going to keep a simple eye, lashes, and then we're going to do a bold lip. I'm going to take some of my face powder and just put that over my eyes first, just to like, you know, set everything in place. If I'm feeling a little fancy, I'll go into my bronzing powder, the Hoola or whatever bronzing powder that is near me, and I'll just go into my crease with it, just to like define the crease a little bit more, but nothing fancy, and I'm not being precise at all. So the thing that I love about this look is that you don't have to worry about eyeliner, and eyeliner usually takes the longest for me. So I'm going to use these lashes here, and these are by Vanityfemme. These are the silhouette lashes. They're my favorite at the moment. I've worn them a few times already. Let me see if I can show you guys. They're just really wispy. Kind of like Ardell wispies, but like amplified. So I'm going to take my dual lash glue, and I'm going to apply some glue onto these bad boys. So while those are drying, I'm just going to quickly put some I'm going to put some mascara on. I'm just using the Rimmel Lash Accelerator Mascara, and I'm going to put that on my top and bottom lashes while we wait for the eyelashes to dry. While we wait for our eyelashes to dry, we need to put on some highlight. I'm using the Mary Luminizer. It's my fave. I'm going to use my Real Techniques setting brush, and I'm just going to highlight on my cheekbones. Can you guys see that? I'm also going to put a little bit on the tip of my nose, like so, and then I'm also going to put some on my Cupid's bow. So basically how I apply my lashes, I set them down on my eyelid first, and then attach the outside, and then attach the inside. So I hope you can see this. So I attach them on my eyelash, like eyes like this first, and then I attach the outside of my eyelash. Like so, and then I attach the inside. And honestly, I learned the hard way that the trick is to let your eyelash glue dry on your eyelash for like, even if it takes like a minute or something. Once they're on, I let them just sit on there. I don't squeeze them yet because the glue is still kind of wet, so they're going to come off. So I kind of just chill with my eyelash, with like looking down. That's why I'm not looking at you guys right now. And I let them dry a little bit before I look up or do anything with my eyes, just so the glue sets where I placed my eyelashes. And then once I feel like it's set, I just go in and I like pinch my lash and the eyelash together, and I just make sure that they are kind of stuck together and there's no gaps. So I look through it like this, and I just make sure that there's no gaps in my eyelashes. You guys see the difference? We're gonna move on to the lips. Now for lips, I kind of want to do like a bold lips, so I'm going to use two products for this. Number one, I'm going to use my Huda Beauty contour, lip contour this is in Video Star, and it's such a pretty pink. This is the color that I was wearing in my last hair tutorial, the bun tutorial, and you guys were going crazy over it. So I'm just going to line my lips. And I'm also going to fill it in a little bit. So that's the color of the Huda Beauty lip pencil. But because it's not as bright as I want it to be, I'm going to go in with my Tartiste lip paint in So fetch. That name though, you guys, for real. And this is like a bright color. I love this color. So I'm gonna go in over top. I don't know if you guys can tell, but in person, this is like a coral, like a neon coral. I don't think it's picking up on camera because the lips are literally like a neon orange pink coralish color. I love this color. I love this color. I'm going to be using it always. This color, So Fetch from Tarte, and also the Huda Beauty lip contours. Freaking amazing. Now that the makeup is done, that's literally all I do for my filming makeup. I wanted to show you guys how I did my hair tutorial. My hairstyle from my previous video, which is a taste test video, because you guys asked about it. So I do already have a tutorial coming up for you guys on exactly how to French braid, and I'll go like full in depth on how to French braid. So the style that I had yesterday did include French braiding. It had 2 French braids here and then basically 2 ponytails. Okay guys, so this hair is best suited for dirty hair. I find that dirty hair holds braids a lot better anyway. I actually have oil in my hair. Not a lot of it, but I have oil in my hair. We're just going to go and do a center part. Part your hair in the middle. As you guys can see, my hair is drenched in oil right now. But I don't mind it because I am going to shower and my hair needs the moisture, guys. My hair needs the moisture. Grab a piece and we're going to start French braiding. Basically what you're going to do is you're going to take one piece, and you know how for regular braiding you go over, you like pass each strand over. You're going to take it and you're going to go under. So I'm taking this piece here and I'm going under the middle piece. Okay, that's the middle piece. Then I'm taking this piece here, which is on your right, and I'm taking it under the middle piece, right? So now once again, I'm taking this piece, putting it under the middle piece, then I'm taking that piece on the other side and putting it under the middle piece, as you guys can see. And now this is where it gets the trickiest for most people. I had to practice as well. Practice makes perfect. You are going to add a strand of hair to each one of the strands. You're going to take a chunk of hair like so. So this is the piece that I need to go under like so, right? So what I like to do is I like to drop the piece like this and go to pick it up, but as I go to pick it up, I'm grabbing hair. So now I have that same piece, which is up here, and I also grabbed hair from my actual scalp, and now I'm putting it under the middle piece. Now let's do that again. So for this piece here, I'm letting it go like that. And when I'm picking it up, I'm also picking up hair from my scalp like this. And I just like to separate it. And then I'm taking it under the middle. That's literally all you do, and it does take time, and also it seems like I do it very fast, but I don't. I like to take my sweet time. So for this style, I'm trying to keep the braid as high up as possible. I want it to go straight back, not kind of down like this. So I'm just grabbing it and tying it. I'm going to go about 4 times around. I actually like to pull a little bit and pull the braid apart. I like to tease the ponytail because I like it to look a little poofy. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab each hair section by section, tease it 3 or 4 times, and then grab another part of your hair from underneath, just in the ponytail. Do that, tease it, grab another part underneath. So then when you push it back, you'll have kind of something like this, but all you want to do is kind of just like lightly comb through it, nothing too crazy, because you don't want to get rid of the tease. You just want to basically tame it a little bit, like so. Do you guys see the difference in the hair? How this is so much more fuller and it looks you know, it looks a lot nicer. In my opinion, this is your final result. I think it looks super cute. My brother tells me that I look like Harley Quinn, which I feel like I do as well because I get that a lot when I do this kind of hairstyle. That concludes the tutorial for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching.